what we've realized is that we even have to now confiscate chainsaws. We have 80 chainsaws that we have confiscated, because now that's the instrument they use to fell the trees. We have challenges with getting the staff of the Forestry Commission to be fully alive to their responsibilities. And that is why there's even a task force. The rate of depletion of the forest since we put in the task force has decreased substantially. These forests have value for Cross River State. In fact, as a matter of fact, the UN just gave us $4 million just towards getting ready for what they call red readiness. That is what they call reduced emissions from degradation and deforestation. Red. Now, once you're red ready, we become a country or a state that can get carbon credits. The forest can be our own oil. And there's a need for everyone to understand it and to appreciate it. And that is why we instituted the ban. There's some strong lobby to remove the ban, but we need to protect the forest. We're committed to protecting the forest and our environment, and we'll sustain that ban, and we'll try and ensure that logging or wood is not the revenue point. One of the things that comes with the ban is that there's a policy that the state does not seek to generate revenue from the sale of wood. So it's not a revenue point. Our focus is on enforcement, and whenever we catch those who have actually illegally logged, we try very hard to prosecute, and we try very hard to make sure that we confiscate. The wood is also sold, is auctioned, and not kept. But it's a big challenge, and you can play your part, Moses, in making sure that we maintain and enforce the ban on logging.
Thank you very much, Excellency. Now the next question. Sir, please, can't your government come to the assistance of the people of Imoke Close in Ekong village behind Navy Barracks? We have not had electricity for the past 2 months. Anonymous.
Okay, yes. Hello, Anonymous. The State Electrification Agency will be directed to I'm sure the DJ is probably watching this, and I'm sure they'll come to your aid. Let's hope it's a problem that can be fixed by the Electrification Agency and not a NEPA problem. If it's a problem that can be fixed by the State Electrification Agency, then just like we've intervened in many parts of the state, we'll intervene and resolve the problem.
Your Excellency, this is another anonymous.
Another anonymous.
It says, Your Excellency, why the government lays out the cultural sector without following due process.
Okay.
Unlike open bid. I like
that question, because it means that due process has finally been entrenched in Cross River. The cultural center was leased out before I came into office. There was already a lease agreement in place, and what we tried to do was enforce the terms of the agreement. But that was something that we inherited as an administration. But we have since implemented due process legislation in the state, and subsequent leases and procurements will be compliant with due process.
Okay.
This question is from Okon Basi, Unical.
Okay.
It goes this way. Your Excellency, in terms of road construction, creation, you have done so much. But my worry is over the undue delay of the construction work. It appears only a particular construction firm does almost all the jobs. Why is it so?
Excellency, let me do a quick follow-up to that.
I knew you couldn't help yourself.
You see, where you have ball crane at the Corino, recently you intervened at Abawi of the House of Assembly village.
Yes.
There's a road on the left.
Yes.
It's very, very bad and it's threatened by erosion. It crosses the pipeline. Already you've done an electrification project right into the forest. And the forest again is adjoining the Calabar River also. I don't know if you have plans for that route. If you want to check bunkering in that area.
Okay. First of all, we have multiple contractors here in the state. We have Zenith Construction, we have CCCC, we have Emamed, we have Sematech, we have several contractors who are working on various road projects. Most of them quite competent. So we try not to overburden any particular contractor with work. I think Zenith has been maybe the most visible in Calabar South in certain areas. CCCC is doing some work in Calabar municipality and in a few other areas, and so on. So for us, we're fairly satisfied with the contractors that we have in place. They're doing fairly good work, and we're pushing them hard to complete most of their projects before the rains come. There's some projects that are NDDC projects, and I think the project that you just mentioned might be an NDDC project, because what we're doing is the Akim one. We've done the electrification, but I'm not sure that is a state.
It's
a state project.
It hasn't been started.
It hasn't been started. Oh, it hasn't been started. Okay. Then what we try to do is, if the rains are coming, we try not to deliver projects in the rainy season for obvious reasons. So we'll probably have that listed for the next season. Do you have an interest in that?
I think Casaubarians have multiple interests.
Okay, we'll definitely address it. Yes.
Okay. Well, let's just take a short break, and then we'll come back again for the next round of questions. You just joined us. You're watching a very special program, 2 hours for the governor, where the governor has been so magnanimous to open his doors to members of the public to ask him questions on various sectors and various issues that concern the public. We'll be right back after a moment.
Security has become a worldwide challenge that cannot be ignored or overemphasized. You need the right information at the right time from the right people to ensure that you, your family members, your property, and of course your society remains secure. World Security Alert every Thursday. It is educative, it is informative, and of course it is incisive. Security Alert every Thursday.
The Cross River State Emergency Response Center (ERC) has now been upgraded with the Quick Intervention Squad (QIS) and other components to make it your one-stop crime prevention best option. The center provides state-of-the-art, real-time, rapid and quick intervention services for the general public across the state against crime, fire disasters, accidents and communal hostilities. With the new Emergency Response Center Quick Intervention Squad, your security, safety and survival are guaranteed. Crime does not pay. Let us make crime prevention our collective responsibility. In case of any security breach, call State Security Advisor 0816 904 1322. Commissioner of Police 0808 176 2028. Quick Intervention Squad Commanders 0805 620 0200 0806 330 3749. State Security Service 0813 886 3601. Police Control Room 0813 356 8456 0705 335 5415.